Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Ritual Flow. For today's reading, we're doing a monthly reading for May 2024 for the sign of Sagittarius. So if you are a Sagittarius sun, moon, rising, or any other placement you're feeling called to take a look at, then these messages are for you. Please keep in mind this is a general reading. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to force something to fit if it's not matching your situation and your energy. And this reading is timeless as well. So whenever you're seeing it is the right time for you to receive it, even if that is even a year later. That's just an indicator that now is a better time for you to hear what needs to be said. Okay. This, there's some similar cards that came out here from another reading. I don't know if you have any Gemini placements, but I believe it was Gemini that we had some like overlap with. So maybe check that out if that calls to you. You've been sort of resting in this, I don't know what to call it, like a zone of life, a phase of life where, I don't know, like things have been kind of not moving forward. It's been feeling kind of stagnant for a while now. There's an opportunity that you've been holding yourself back from taking. Or like avoiding, maybe not seeing it for the opportunity that it is. This feels like it has to do with love, with these cups out here. Like when you think about this person, it makes you sad. But you're like, you hold on to those thoughts. But you haven't been like doing anything else about it other than like sitting with your thoughts and your feelings. But it's because some element of you is still living in the past. Even if there's like circumstances that have ended, that have like finished or completed, they're still lingering in your mind. And you're like using those thoughts, those perspectives of the past. That's what you're like using to fuel some like limiting beliefs and negative thinking that are holding you back. And it's like the big part of this is like you're perpetuating it because you're placing your focus there, or like allowing your mind to drift there and not choose to think something differently, or allow yourself to think differently about this situation or about your feelings. And it's been holding you back. It's like I'm literally seeing like a tether, like but it's not like on the tether, it's not even outstretched, like you're really trying to move forward in this. It's more of like you're not at the end of the rope because you're just like sitting attached and like feeling bad, like feeling in a bad space, like a sad space. But you're not meant to like stay where you're at. You're meant to move on and go somewhere different. Yeah. I didn't even see this card really. Yeah, you're looking back at the past and you're like afraid of seeing what the future holds. It's like if you stay in the past, if you like linger in a situation that's coming to a close or has closed, you don't have to worry about like the unknown of the future. Lingering in the past that's familiar to you keeps you like in a place of stability, because like the surroundings are familiar. It's something that you like understand and know, but it's not, you're not growing from it. You're supposed to take these lessons from what's closing out, from what's happened in the past, and use that to learn and move forward and grow, to create something different, to be in something different. But you're not seeing this light like dawning, this new perspective. Like you're not like tapped into like real lasting hope for your future. And that's how the month starts, is like being in this space, of like not moving forward, not releasing the past, and not I don't know, like anticipating, looking forward to a future. But God's getting involved. The universe is getting involved to give you a little push. It's like, because you're not choosing to do this yourself, it may come as some sort of like emotionally catastrophic event. But it like, while some sort of circumstance may seem bad on the surface, like it's coming in to shift things for you, to like force a perspective change in you, because that's what you need. And when you receive this tower moment, this like lightning strike, where like suddenly like, oh, now things are different. Now you can't go back to thinking about the past the same way that you were before. This like gives you the little push you need to move forward, to learn and grow, to move on towards something better than what it is that you're focused on having been through. It doesn't feel like there's a lot to celebrate now, because you're in this sort of stagnant energy. But after this tower moment like comes and like I don't want to say like wreaks its havoc, but it's like, I don't know, it's a positive havoc ultimately, because it gives you the push you need to do what you really need to do for yourself, like at the soul level. And it's like this is set to happen this month, like whenever you're seeing this, whenever you're reading this, or listening, whatever. um huh I just got a weird message, like about you reading the reading, like trying to look somewhere deeper within it for some sort of what do you call it? Like some sort of, I don't know, not like a loophole or like a wrinkle, like a snag. It's like you're looking for some sort of imperfection. It's like it's like someone someone listening to this reading is like looking for an excuse to stay stuck in this, to not move forward. Like looking for a moment where something that I say triggers something in you to be like, oh yeah, like this is bullshit, like this is wrong, this is not what's going on, this is not my life, that's like something else. But it's like, but that thing you're looking for, so you can just like dismiss everything else, like it's not coming, it's not happening, because like your soul wants to grow, like wants to progress and like be successful in what it sought to accomplish by living this life. And everything I do, like the universe, God, like works in conjunction, works through people to bring others what they need to hear, what they need to see. And it's like, I don't know, it's like this energy of like you looking for an excuse to not see it, an excuse to not look, to like disregard it and like say that like what you saw, what you heard was something else. But that's not happening for you. I'm also getting the impression that maybe this isn't your first time listening to one of my readings or like readings from other people, and I don't know, like something about that experience. It's like at some point you have to stop looking for the issue and accept that there's something real happening here, that there's like a real connection being made like through the energy that exists within all living things, within all framework of the universe. And that all of these things, including you and I, speak to one another. And it's like at some point, it's like you've been watching like whomever, whether me or someone else, and it's like every time it's what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. It's like you want to hear the flaw, you want to hear the like something that can help you negate everything else you heard, but it's like it's not coming, it's not happening. And at some point you have to accept and like realize for yourself that there's something going on here and that you need to pay attention to it rather than looking for ways to dismiss it, but like actually give it consideration. Maybe that has something to do with this tower moment. I don't know, but we'll clarify here in just a second. But ultimately, the outcome of everything happening here is you moving out of this period of feeling stagnant and feeling stuck and holding yourself in that. Look at the Four of Cups first. And there's the Four of Cups again. Three of Cups reversed. Let me get one more. That's two, but that'll work. Okay. So, yeah, whatever this is that you're like holding on to, it's, I don't know, it's kind of like a longing energy. It feels tender. But it's like here, this dichotomy, the two different imageries on this cards, even though they're the same card, like secretly, like internally, you're holding on to it, but like on the external, it's coming across as a refusal, because you're holding yourself back from it. You're like making excuses not to move forward, and it's ultimately making you unhappy. It's like there's someone to collaborate with, to like celebrate with, but you're not allowing yourself that, because you're just like sitting with the feelings, sitting with the experience, and not accepting it, not pursuing it, not welcoming it in to be received. And this energy, like, it's something you can rely on. It's something that's like dependable and solid, that can like stand the test of time. And there's this Queen of Cups energy, and like at the bottom is Queen of Pentacles. This is someone that, like, this person that you're, I don't know, like, it feels like a person that you're making excuses not to connect with, when you deep down really want to connect with them. And yeah, it's like you're looking here for like a reason, like, not to connect, and like time and time again you're like being told to connect, because like this is real loving energy, and not in like some sort of like, I don't know, like I don't know why I want to say like floofy, fantastical way. Like, what does that even mean? But this element of like purity is coming back through. I think that was in the Gemini reading. But it's like, it's something not just warm and loving, but like practical. It's I feel like that's something you've been worried about, is like the practicality of it, but like it's also the practical decision. You're just like not letting yourself see that, and not letting yourself believe that. And remember, you choose what you believe in. It's not something bestowed upon you. It's not something like that, like you learn or like gets like put in you. Like it's a choice that you make each time, like, to just like believe the first negative thought that comes into your mind, or whether you want to question that negative thought and explore the possibility of believing something different, and like choosing then, like, from an array of things, what makes the most sense to you, not just the first thing that pops up, because that's usually the ego. Okay, we're looking at the Universe and Eight of Swords. Hold on, this card fell on the floor. King of Cups. Yeah. And this was going to slide off. Knight of Wands. All right, let's see. Let me get one more. Perfect. Movement. Okay, yeah. You have a decision to make. Readjusting your priorities. Because, like, there's this like, you've been holding yourself back in the name of emotional stability, or like keeping things stable, but like, I don't know, it's like inside you're dying. It's like your idea of creating stability emotionally is actually like suppressing your emotions, like squashing them down and like trying to ignore them, but like they don't go away when you ignore them. They go away and change like when you feel them, when you allow them the space and the recognition. Like, the more you try to suppress these feelings and squash it down and like refuse, the unhappier you're going to get, and the more that's going to build up within you, and like feel this pressure. That pressure encourages you to act. So it's like, it's only a matter of time, of like divine time. That's like what this is. It's like you're almost like the God within you is creating this tower moment for you by letting this pressure build up, by like doing this to yourself, putting yourself through this until like you literally can't take it anymore. And it's like this explosion of impulsive action, like coming in quick, like out of nowhere, and like saying something about it, making some sort of like offer and like expression toward this person, toward your future. Let's look at the morning. Yeah. You are refusing to see the truth, holding on to this old energy, this old mindset, and not moving forward. It's creating this burden within you, but it's that burden that eventually like it builds and like it's so heavy that you can't carry it anymore, so it just drops, and the only thing left to do is like act, speak, move. And it's like if you're not willing to face the future or look at the future in a way that's like truthful and clear, that feels aligned with your soul, to really reflect on this and walk away from those past feelings that are limiting you, like it makes it impossible to like create the life you want to live in. Like in the stagnant energy, you're not in your creative power. You're in like power saving mode. Or like sleep mode. Yeah, it's sort of like a weird like ego amnesia. I've never like thought about those phrases together, or like heard that together, but like that makes a lot of sense. Like it's like listening to the parroting of like the ego's like I don't know what to call it. Like they told me laugh track is kind of like that. This just sort of like this thing that plays in the background, like in your mind, or like sometimes it's like very obviously heard in the foreground. Like, you know, you're listening to the show, you're living your life, and then something happens, and then it's like the ah ha ha ha, like the stuff comes in, but the ah ha ha, like the laugh track is your ego parroting these like limiting beliefs and like negative thinking about this situation. And like I said before, like there needs to be the recognition, realization that you create your reality. Like you're creating this stagnation, this like experience of not seeing growth and not seeing forward movement in your life, because that's what you need to like have this change. Ultimately, it's like, yeah, you could just go ahead and like change, but mentally you've not been in a space to do that. So all of the parts of you, mind, body, and spirit, are like working together to overcome that obstacle, that challenge. Building up this pressure, like sinking under the weight of these like limiting beliefs until the point where you have no other choice left but to choose to believe something more positive, to believe in your own power, to like have something to celebrate, to create something to celebrate for yourself by making a change, shifting, like no longer holding yourself back, no longer suppressing the emotions, like freeing them, letting them out. Let's look at the Tower. Okay. 5 of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, the change is absolutely an internal one. Part of something about the past, because it feels like something from the past is like literally already over, or it's like all but over. But it's like you're still taking the events as like a really personal loss, and that's sort of what's fueling this patterns of negative thinking and like limiting beliefs, where you're not giving to this thing. You're like refusing to give to this thing that's like meant to be on your path, meant to encourage your growth. It's like you're waiting to the very last minute to give to it and grow. You ask the universe for your life to be better, but you're not working with it. You're like fighting against it, because it's like something in the ego, like you wanted, like you thought it would go differently or look differently, but you're receiving the change that you really need to receive, whether you like the way it looks or not. And it's like, as long as you're, I don't know, it's like holding your hand out, asking for something, and then when it gets ready to like drop in your hand, like flipping your hand upside down, so like you miss it, like you can't catch it. It's that's interesting. But this tower moment, the coming to the place where you can't ignore it anymore, like you have no other choice but like to be pressed into action, because the pressure is too great. The signs are too obvious that like you can't ignore them. Like you don't have anything saying to the contrary other than your own negative thoughts about it in your head. That's like the only thing perpetuating you, or like refusing this gift, refusing this opportunity. But you're being pressed to take a risk. Almost, it's like we have free will, so it's like I don't really want to say that you're like forced to take a risk, but it's like things are being set up around you, like for you. But also remember that whatever is going on, whatever's happening to you, it's like it's not happening to you. It's happening for you. Like this whole scenario is being set up as a collaboration between like you and God to put you in a situation where you have no other opportunity but to take a risk on like a new beginning, some sort of fresh start, starting a new cycle. And it's like, and when you have no other choice but to take that risk and take that leap of faith and like go for it, like do it, accept the gift, like you're going to find that you still don't have anything supporting these negative thoughts and limiting beliefs. And so you're going to be shown that every sign you saw along the way that was pointing like this is the way, this is right, this is the thing, all of that is going to be validated, and every like negative thought, like lie you've told yourself about that like puts a limit on this, that gave you an excuse to hold back, all of that is going to be invalidated. Energy doesn't lie. That's it for that. Energy doesn't lie. Yeah. you're looking at the disappointment of the past and like turning your back on a connection that is like everything's trying to like usher you in that direction, but like I don't know why there's like no other context, but like energy doesn't lie. Like maybe someone can like tell you something and like it doesn't really have like you can notice, it's like you can take what someone says at face value and just believe it and ignore the energy underlying it, and flip a coin. You may be disappointed, you may be relieved, depending on whether the actions match the words, whether the energy matches the words. But it's like if you use your discernment and you like hear words coming from someone, but you like sense and can feel that like the energy underlying what they're saying does not match what they're saying. That's something about that truth that you need to pay attention to, be aware of. It's like there's someone in your environment or that you have dealings with, like maybe from the past, that they do this. They tell you one thing, and then like their actions don't support that ultimately when it's all said and done. And it's because, and it's like you were like skeptical of it. You when you look back on it, it's like you couldn't feel it in the moment. You took it at face value, but when you look back on it, you can see how the energy did not match what they were saying. And if you had trusted in that instead of, whatever they were yapping about, trying to make you believe to satisfy like something in them, then like you could have like made the shift like before, or like a longer time ago. But something about the way that this has transpired, like it's bringing you the lessons you need to be on this like solid, stable, like reliable, like steadily progressing path, rather than like flittering around, like going forward impulsively and backtracking and like back and forth, like a hot and cold, in and out sort of energy. But it's like something about this learning experience. It's like you didn't have the discernment to pay attention to the underlying energy then. You could only hear the words, but this process is teaching you to like deepen your awareness and like hone your skills of discernment when it comes to like feeling and understanding the energy of other people and situations. Let's look at the Chariot. Yeah, I mean, I told you this was about a relationship. There's the fucking Chariot again. I love it and hate it when they do that. Wheel of Fortune. Yep. Things are shifting. The table is turning. Like you can't not change anymore. You can't keep ignoring this. Like I said, there's a relationship. It's like there's something that you're meant to pursue. Like with a person, this loving energy, this like solid, reliable, dependable energy. You're supposed to move forward with it. This is your truth. And like when this is all said and done, when you've like played out this sort of scenario of like learning these lessons, moving through your internal growth, because I did see death flash when I was shuffling as well. This process is giving you the clarity that you need, so you feel comfortable and confident and clear moving forward with this, instead of being in this negative, limiting energy about it. Like it's a process that's happening for you, and you have to trust the process. When you finally get to this point where you can like open up to it, even if it's to the point where you have no other choice, like once that opens up to you. Like once you open up to it, like that's when the movement really happens. That's when the truth is like crystal clear. That's when you start collaborating with this person and getting the validation in the places that you need it to feel comfortable with your truth and with the movement forward that you'll be having. Like I got lost somewhere in all of this stuff, but like that's who you're going to be celebrating with, and this is like what you're going to be celebrating. It's like a fresh phase of life. Yeah, it's like it's throwing off. Hold on. Literally throwing the card while I'm trying to hold on to it. It's like something from the past is being thrown off, so you can go like on this new ride, on this new adventure, and it has real stability. Oh, the King and Queen of Cups, and we saw the Queen of Pentacles earlier. There's the King. Like this is like a divine partnership. This is like who you're supposed to be committed to, and like that's why the universe is like orchestrating this with you, collaborating with you on this, like because this is what this was like what your soul was trying to do. But it's like learning the lessons that get us to what our soul is like asking for. That's the hard part. Once you are through this period of navigating this learning and growth process to get you here to like, it's like to get your foot in the door with this, then things feel much smoother and peaceful and clear and direct after that. Like you'll find yourself wondering why you took so long, why you held yourself back, why you told yourself the things that you did and everything. But you'll also realize and learn that, like, forgive yourself for that. Like, understand that it was part of the learning processes and coming to this. Because, like, if you didn't go through all that, you would still be like living in some other world that's not the one that you're meant to be in. Okay, let's take a couple of oracle cards to see how you can best care for yourself through this and during this month. Dance and make a meal came out. Let's see what's at the bottom. Use your hands. Yeah, so this is giving an energy of like nourishing your spirit. Doing things that move and care for the energy in your body. This is like, these are suggestions for pulling a little bit of your energy away from those negative thoughts of the ego into something more free and flowing and positive, like opening you up to take the risk, making you more receptive to the unknown. And so like how this works, like, I mean, dancing in general is like a very freeing, alleviating experience energetically. Now, I'm not saying it's always like that 100% of the time for everyone, because some people are afraid to dance. Some people's insecurities and like for some people, dancing like fuels their negative self-talk. Like telling themselves that they don't know how to dance or they don't look right and like or they don't know how to do things or it's not as good as someone else or whatever. Like the mind, the ego comes up with all of these excuses not to do what feels good. And you're being asked to do things that feel good for yourself, to like put yourself back in that sort of energy. Like allow yourself to dance without inhibition. Like something about this, I'm getting the sense that someone used to dance, someone used to feel more comfortable dancing when they were younger, but like something is different about your experience now. I mean, you're a little bit older. Maybe your body has changed in one way or another, whether, it's joint health, like excess weight, just like lack of movement, making muscles stiff, like whatever. Like you're being asked, don't worry about that stuff. Don't let those things be excuses for you not to do something that feels good. Like hide all that away. I was gonna say put it in your energy conversion box. That's a tool, a technique from the Gateway tapes. So maybe if somebody needed to hear about that, if you're not familiar with the Gateway tapes, is like a way for you to tap into the universe, into the framework that exists within you and everywhere else. Maybe look into that. You can find them on YouTube. Listen through headphones. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so, and then maybe you'll get that reference, put it in the energy conversion box. Basically, like set that aside, like put it down. Don't pay attention to that for a moment and just like let yourself feel. Like close your eyes if you have to. Like close your eyes if you have to. Move and just let your body move how it like asks to be moved. Don't judge it. Don't limit it. Yeah. Don't judge it. Don't limit it. And like something switches when you do that. Like you feel more free than you have in a long time. And this is like a call to well, first, again, with movement, like use your hands. Maybe you want to start with like just like exploring free movement of your hands first, before like involving your whole body as like a sort of entryway, like starting small, putting your training wheels on to like move up toward dancing again. But this as well, make a meal. If you're not used to cooking for yourself, like someone else cooks for you, or you get takeout, or like whatever the situation may be, like it doesn't have to be complicated. It can be simple. It could just, look at all this stuff. It could just be a salad, like just chopping vegetables, not cooking anything, microwave some chicken maybe, but like put it on there. But do that as like an act of self-love, to create something for yourself to eat that nourishes your body. And like be mindful of what, because like, we tend to, if we just microwave something that's like in a box or a package and like that's the whole meal, or go get takeout from somewhere, it tends to be things that are deliciously tasty but aren't really the best sources of fuel and nutrients and care for our body. It's like even if it's just like starting with one meal, like make a point to decide to do this for yourself. This can be like a way of exercising your own power. You're like, I can make a salad for myself. I can make something that's going to be more healthy for me than the things that I've been eating. And like in doing this, like your body responds well to it. It's like someone's going to have the recognition of like how much better you feel after you've eaten this meal as opposed to something else. It's like not feeling more energized instead of like sluggish and sleepy after eating. It's like that will be noticeable, palpable to you. And so, and if you like that, like do it again. Okay. And that's also something that uses your hands and like creates movement. And what I'm picking up with the using the hands specifically, the hands are extensions of the chakras in our hands are extensions of the heart chakra. Like getting this movement and like doing something for yourself to love on yourself with your hands. It's like giving yourself a hug. It's like holding your own hand in a way. But it's like it's stirring up that energy that you're needing to connect with, that you've been lacking, because like you've been up in your head a lot. And this will help bring some of the energy down, like redistribute it, rebalance it throughout the whole system. Okay, so that's your reading. If this resonated, give it a like, comment down below, share it with someone, subscribe if you're not already. Thank you for letting me read for you. I hope this is helpful on your journey. If you're interested in booking a personal reading, you can see how to do that below, and I will see you next time. Bye, Sag.